Bella anatupangia vipindi hewani na wale wengine tu wote katika familia ya Cape Media ambao wametukaribisha vizuri.
Hao ndio katika zile sehemu ama zile maeneo 12 ambako tumelengea ama tumelenga tukianza leo. Maeneo hayo mawili ndio I think tumepandisha leo asubuhi. Lakini tunasema kwa kweli kwa kikubwa eneo kubwa la nchi linatusikiza. Katika mipango yetu ya hivi karibuni ni kwamba tutaongeza maeneo mengine 12 pia.
Kama alivyosema, nimefurahi sana, ni vita vya angani, majini na ardhini. Taarifa nilizonazo, wajua washindani sasa hivi wanafanya nini? Ni waibie siri? Hii itamwendea afisa mkuu mtendaji. Msikilizaji, huyu ni Amope.
Vipi jamaa, hamjambo? No, come on, hamjambo? Radio 47? No, come on, Radio 47? Kwa majina wananiita Captain Emmanuel Moshumbe, lakini wamenengezea jina lingine wananiita Mbappe. Sijui kwa nini, mnaweza kufanya research yenu.
And of course, be sure to keep it Radio 47 for the best shows and content throughout the day. Moving on, Ford Kenya Party Nyanza region leaders have opposed the proposals to dissolve and merge in UDA affiliate parties led by the party's Nyanza region chairman Charles Mwagaka. They maintained that Ford Kenya will remain an independent party. Mwagaka said that the party was there to stay and told those pushing for the merger of political parties to instead focus their energies in seeking solutions to a myriad of challenges facing Kenyans, including high cost of living, inflation, and heavy taxation.
Hiyo mambo ya kutuambia ati vyama viungane, sisi wanachama wa Ford Kenya kutoka eneo hili hatutakubaliana na mambo kama hayo. Kwa wakati huu Kenya inaendelea kupigana na jangwa la njaa, ugaidi kule Northeastern, vile watu wetu wananyang'anywa ng'ombe. Saizi sio wakati wa kuambia watu wakuje pamoja wafunje chama zao ili waweze kukua na chama moja.
Maisha imekuwa ngumu sana, viongozi wetu. Wananchi huku wanalia sana, unga inapanda juu kila wakati, mafuta. Tafadhali Mheshimiwa Rais, mimi naelewa ya kwamba wewe ni mwerefu sana na unaendelea kuona venye watu wako wataishi.
Watu wanalia njaa. Tunataka ile mambo mnafaa kushughulikia, si maneno ya kuvunja vyama. Enda kaa chini wewe pamoja na serikali, sababu sisi kama kuna kuvunja chama ama kuondoka hapa, lazima tuongeleshwe na patron wetu Mheshimiwa Weta.
Experts have raised concerns of the high demand for parents' involvement in the competency-based curriculum CBC and are calling on the national government to empower parents with basic knowledge and skills. According to the experts, many parents in rural areas lack the necessary skills to help their children with CBC homework. To address this issue, experts recommend that the government provides parents with the necessary training and resources to support their children's learning. These could include workshops, training sessions, and instructional materials designed to help parents better understand the CBC curriculum and how to assist their children with homework. By empowering parents with these basic skills, the experts argue that the quality of education in rural areas can be significantly improved.
We started the Litmams group so that we could empower women with skills to help them support their children at home. The skills we are giving them is on sewing. We have a tailoring instructor who comes once a week to train them on how to sew and make things out of either mats or laptop bags and other items that they can make to sell to earn some money to support their children in their education. And one of the basic things of the Litmams is we want to empower them so that they can be able to support their children, especially with the introduction of CBC. Parents play a critical role in supporting their children. So unless these moms have been empowered, they may not be able to give the necessary support that is needed to support the children.
The LSK Embu charters raised alarm of the possibility of having unqualified members of staff in government offices following what they termed as verification of documents by quacks masquerading as advocates. The LSK members in the company of DCI stormed the Kenya School of Government in Embu, where Embu County government officials were conducting a staff audit in which the DCI officers in Embu arrested 2 ladies who were allegedly conducting the verification exercise on behalf of advocates who were not at the scene.
We have managed to find 2 culprits inside stamping documents, and we have sought the services of the DCI Embu, and we are sure that we'll be able to start the process and hopefully prosecute them.
And when we came in, we found a number. We managed to nab 2 of them. The rest of them scattered, and we managed to recover some stamps. The odd thing is that all of these people were purporting to sign and stamp all of these documents using the same advocate stamp, or what is purported to be an advocate stamp.
As it stands, the bar has 56 members, active members. None of them was even consulted by the county government or even the people that had been given that task. That's another issue. The other issue that we are having with this process is that the process has been evaded by quacks. Quacks wamekuwa wengi. We have seen even being stamped by members of the county, verifying documents of members of the county. You understand? That's a complete conflict of interest.
Elsewhere, residents of Nyamira County can breathe a sigh of relief following law training sessions that have equipped them with the knowledge on how to protect suspects, victims or witnesses of crime. Mr. Bildad Keke, a representative from the Office of the Attorney General in KIE Nyamira County, advised residents today to be vigilant and closely follow their rights in order to avoid obstructing investigations into crimes. He emphasized the importance of avoiding investigation errors and encouraged residents to play an active role in maintaining law and order.
Naitwa Bildad Keke. Mimi ni wakili katika ofisi ya mwanasheria mkuu. Pia ofisi ya mwanasheria mkuu pia imepatiwa mamlaka ya kuwakinga waathiriwa wa uhalifu kwa ile bodi ambayo inaitwa Victim Protection Board. Leo tulikuwa katika kaunti ya Nyamira tukizungumza na ngao ambao tumekuwa tukiwaelimisha kuhusu Victim Protection Board. Tuliwaeleza kwamba wako na nafasi muhimu sana katika kuendeleza ile miradi ya serikali ya kuhakikisha kwamba wananchi na wale waathiriwa wa uhalifu wanakingwa. Zile changamoto ambazo tumezipata tu ni kwamba bado Victim Protection Board ama zile visibility yake ama ile mwonekano wake bado haujakolea sana katika huku Nyamira County. Na wale ambao wanaweza kuwa na malalamishi yoyote ama wako na yale mambo ambayo wanataka kufuatilia na Victim Protection Board, wanaweza kutuandikia barua kwa kupitia ofisi yetu hapa Kisii County, ambapo wanaweza kutufikia kwa maana Nyamira County na Kisii County.
A cluster of groups championing for children's rights in Kilifi have held a march from the Mtwapa police station in a move to enlighten the young girls on their rights and how to engage the authority if faced with cyberbullying under the banner My Voice Matters. This comes barely a week when the world celebrated the International Women's Day set to promote innovation and technology for gender equality. Activists also noted that social media plays a critical role in shaping their social values in the society, further calling upon parents to ensure that children use the internet for the right purpose.
Teknolojia imekuwa ikitumika vibaya kunyanyasa na pia kudhulumu wasichana na kina mama, lakini kama shirika tuko hapa ili kusaidia kupunguza na pia kumonitor baadhi ya yale mambo ambayo yamekuwa kitumika ama wasichana wamekuwa wakidhulumiwa katika mitandao.
Uharibifu mwingi wa watoto, si wa kiume si wa kike, unaendea kwa mambo na internet. So kama shirika ama kama cluster yenye imekuja na hii My Voice Matters, inaangazia na kuangalia watoto wengi wasipate hizi visa hizi dhulma ambazo zinatokana na internet.
Tuko katika police station hapa, wameweza kuinteract na polisi kwa sababu most of our girls hawana hiyo confidence. Mtu akipita na kando anaona pale police station nikiingia ni mahali risk, si mahali safe kwangu. So at least wameinteract na some of police officers, na at least wamepata hiyo confidence ya kuwa wanaweza kwenda wakaripoti any case ambayo itakuwa imekuwa occurred.
And leaders from Lejo Maria Church and Nairobi region have asked President William Ruto to find a way of providing food to Kenyans who are going through hard economic times and drought. The church leaders, while addressing the media in Nairobi, have condemned the decision by the Supreme Court to allow same-sex relationships in the country, saying it's against the teachings of the Bible. The leaders were speaking during the inauguration of Nairobi region Bishop the inauguration of Nairobi Region Bishop John Obera.
Strongly oppose the recent ruling of the Supreme Court concerning same-sex marriages. We denounce all forms of sins, which include but not limited to homosexuality, lesbianism, and devil worship. Concerning the cost of living, the government of Kenya should listen to the cries of Kenyans and do all that within their powers to make their life bearable for all citizens.
The issue of lesbianism and homosexuality is against God's teachings. There is a worldwide economical hardship. It's not only on Kenya. So as Kenyans, especially politicians, we should start looking for a way to assist our country grow, move on in this hardship, the economical hardship. Running the streets, well, it is a democratical right for people to demand what they want. Let us do it in a fair way, such that we don't destroy our country. I request the politicians to sit together and discuss a way forward.
The Nyanza Deliverance Church of Kenya has joined the rest of the churches in Kenya to denounce same-sex marriage that for the past few weeks brought a divisive debate countrywide. Speaking during the opening of the South Nyanza West Delivery Region in Migori County, Deliverance Church International Bishop Paul Oselu said that the Christian values of the family structure will be observed and safeguarded since the LGBTQ community violates all the norms and practices of the Holy Book. Migori Deliverance Church Reverend Charles Otigo, on the other hand, noted that they stand with clergies in the region in condemning LGBTQ.
Well, I think Deliverance Church is one of the Christian churches in Kenya. And as a Christian church, our final authority is the Word of God. And we know that in the Word of God, the plan of God for families is to a man to marry a woman, not a woman marrying a woman or a man marrying a man. So I would say that as a church, we are not for LGBTQ.
I've always said, and our stand as clergy in this region, we stand opposed to what is going on. We condemn it in the highest sense because it is not in any sense in the biblical value. God created man and a woman, and that remains up to today. And it can never be changed by the standards of men. So that is not so in Kenya and even in Africa and in the world.
The residents of Makueni and Ukambani area in general have been advised to embrace the planting of trees in their areas, using the little water resources as one way to ensure the growth of forests. Speaking after leading environmental stakeholders to sensitize the process of planting 60,000 seedlings in the Chulu area of Makueni County, environmentalist Sarah Anupi said it may take a long time for residents to get enough rain for the trees.
Tuko na mpango wa kuwekeza miti milioni 2 kila mwaka, na tumeanza kufanya kazi na shirika zetu, moja ikiwa Planet Plus na ingine inaitwa Grow International, ambao wanatusaidia kwa ufadhili wa huo mpango. Leo tulikuwa Kidheini na tumeweza kufungua huo mradi tukiwa na hao mashirika wawili na viongozi wao, na tunaendelea kuweka mpango mzuri kukua kwamba mti wowote ambao tunaweka kwa mchanga hauwezi kukauka.
Hatutaki kupanda tu mti alafu tukauacha pale. Tunataka mti huo tuweze kufuatiliana nao ukaweza kuwa mti mkubwa.
Been moving around to schools and institutions and also partnering with the other organizations. Like today we have tuko na Grow, tuko na Planet Plus and some other partners to ensure that we change our region, we change our climate.
I believe that this drought might never come to an end, and so I encourage those people who have access to water, even if it's just a little, they should set aside some amount of water to plant as many trees as they can with the same amount.
And 9 East African countries that are in the Horn of Africa have reached a great milestone in the fight against transborder invasion of pests after United Nations Food Agriculture Organization donated modernized air tractor that will boost the fight against desert locust. Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mithika Linturi said that 8 counties in Kenya have been invaded by fall armyworm. Linturi further said the region has been faced by adverse effects of the pests that affected food production pests.
We will not tire to work day and night to ensure that we do what is right for the people of this country, to ensure that food and nutritional security is given priority by all our governments. And if I was to speak for this country, our president has been very keen. We are very eager to ensure and bring our farmers together to produce food, regardless of the harsh climatic conditions that we face. Because